Oh, Env101. Yay! You have made it to week 3. Okay, so we are on the start of the second module now. Oh boy. Okay. Deep breaths, everybody. You're starting to see a cadence. And I want to say thank you all for being here. Let's start off with that. Thank you all for being here. Now, you should be doing your projects. If you're traveling, you know what? Most of you let me know that you're traveling or having issues. That's great. Please continue to let me know. Keep me informed. I'd rather have that than 2 months later going, oh yeah, by the way, Doc, I was like gone for the first month and a half of your class. Can I make it up? Yeah, make sure you're like talking to me before that. Okay. There is, the syllabi had a small mistake, but there is a thing that says talk to your faculty. That would be me about late stuff. So talk with me. All right. I want you to learn this stuff. I need you, in order for your own benefit, to be doing this, even if it's a little bit late, because otherwise you're all going to be cooked by the end of the semester. Okay. If you don't. So you've got to keep up. This week, you've got another scientific update about your projects. These must include imagery, okay? Not only images that you're taking, but the science selfie must be in there. I want to see a picture of your Excel sheet that you are starting to complete, all right? You've got to be keeping up with this. Now, the app, for those of you using the cloud app, the Birdie app so far is okay. I don't know how much longer it will be okay. With the change in administration, there have been some issues with government departments and government agencies. It looks like the app and all the projects are being caught up in that. Okay, because the app is seriously more down than up recently. Now, do I still suggest trying to use it? Yes, because I still hold out hope that things will turn out for the best. I've got to. I'm an optimist. But in the meantime, you're going to do it the old-fashioned way, which is fine, because for all of history, up until, I don't know, about 5-7 years ago when the apps really started to show up, nobody had apps. We all did it this way. So, congratulations. Welcome to real-life science. Things happen, okay? No matter how well you plan, always remember this, no matter how well you plan, no matter what it is, be you in the military, be you in science, be you in the professional world somehow, no matter how well you plan, the moment that plan touches reality, something will go wrong. You have to be prepared for that. Something sometimes catastrophic, like, oh my gosh, the app is not working. What do I do? Okay? Adapt and adjust. Okay? This is what you have to do. Well, no panic attacks, deep breaths. This happens. This is reality. This is life. Okay? So, you know what data you're supposed to be collecting because you've used the app a few times, all right? So you know kind of what questions they've asked. You know what information you're putting into the Excel sheet, okay? That is basically all the data that you need to be collecting. So if you write it down on pen and paper or pencil and paper, great. If you use your phone to make notes, also great, all right? Take the pictures, take the notes, put it into the Excel sheet. No problem. For the longest time, the bird folks had to do that because there was no app. Okay, so welcome to life, welcome to science. These things happen. All right, this is just reality. Now, most of you are doing a good job on keeping me informed. Please continue to keep me informed, and if you have any questions, let me know. All right, thanks for being here. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is fun. And by the way, if you are doing the clouds, and there are no clouds, well, okay, we got some clouds over there, but no data is still data, okay? When that happens, you've got to really start paying attention to what kind of weather patterns, because right now you should be learning about lows and things like that. Or if you don't have birdies, for example, you should be starting to think, okay, I know what kind of birds I have, which species I'm supposed to have here. What are their patterns? Maybe they're more active at like sunset or sunrise. Like, for example, we've got wild parrots here. They were not really wild. They were released, and they're an invasive species. They're green parrots. They hang out over there in the park by the beach. You hear them in the trees, but you never see them. You see them in the mornings and the evenings when they fly from here all the way, or from there, all the way into one of their valleys, which is where they spend the night. So yeah, you can see them, but you only see them twice a day, okay? Unless you're really looking into the trees. This happens. Find the patterns in your birds. That will help you explain why, oh my gosh, I'm looking for the parrot. I don't see the parrot here. Well, that's because right now it is 1 o'clock, all right? So the parrot isn't gonna be here at 1 o'clock. Now, if I go check my balcony and look south at about 6 o'clock, which is sunset time, I'm gonna see a whole host of them, like entire flocks of them, close to like 100 plus birds flying that way. Boom, there's my data. I've made a interesting observation, okay? This is science. This is how you adapt and adjust, okay? And for clouds, again, look at the weather patterns away from you. Sure, there's no clouds above you. Start to explain why, okay? Is it typical to see clouds in this time of year? Why or why not, okay? What are your weather patterns? There's some really weird and interesting weather patterns happening on the mainland right now with those huge cold fronts barreling away down a little bit more east of you. So pay attention to that. Put that into your understanding and your research, okay? Have fun with this. This is you exploring your world. All right? Cheers. Thanks for being here.